The Mantychore project. Context: today. Current national research and education networks in the world, NRENs, provide the necessary data communications infrastructure to user communities to exchange information and to collaborate together in world-leading research. User communities will be formed by several user groups: EC projects, research groups in universities or research centres, equipment manufacturers and telecommunications research labs. Individuals, for example, PhD students. Initially, 3 research communities will benefit from the IP network service: the Danish Health Data Network, the British Advanced High Quality Media Services, and the Irish National Grid Initiative. Context: needs. This user community needs new infrastructure services for their research activities. Mantychore offers them Network as a Service (NAS). Context: problem. Very often, organizations do not have the capability to manage their network infrastructures, neither build new ones, nor to have tools to manage the network, since it remains under the control of the infrastructure providers. Thus, they need a service which offers them an infrastructure as a service with the capability to configure their services on top. Context: goals. The main objective of the Mantychore FP7 project is to allow NRENs to provide an IP network service to the research communities they serve. HEANet and Nordunet will deploy and operate it as a pre-operational service. Mantychore FP7 tools that enable the NRENs to manage and operate the IP network service will be deployed individually over the infrastructure of each NREN. Solution: general. Users should be able to manage the infrastructure they receive while deploying any type of application on top. Thus, the virtual communities only have to pay for the infrastructure they use. Pay as you grow. Solution: Mantychore. Mantychore enhances the EAS concept to IP Network as a Service, NAS, providing a new service to new virtual communities. Moreover, this paradigm allows the creation of overlays of IP networks that share the same physical infrastructure. Mantychore gives parts of the infrastructure to users to form functional IP network, which communicates several endpoints according to their needs. Mantychore tools. To do so, Mantychore leverages from expertise and know-how from previous projects and improves the available tools. The biggest part of the Mantychore efforts are centered in building and refining the toolset that allows network virtualization services to be deployed, called OpenNAS. OpenNAS is born as a project-neutral software project with an inclusive community and available resources for those interested in deploying and researching network virtualization-based services. Results. In order to go a step further and identify novel services, Mantychore has 2 main research activities. One based on designing a network infrastructure resource marketplace, and another based on integrating green IT functionalities as a Mantychore service. Given as a result a robust and extensible NAS service and an open source framework that allows several stakeholders to contribute and benefit from a common NAS software stack called OpenNAS. Mantychore benefits. Which are the benefits of using Mantychore and OpenNAS? Mantychore Vision realizes the supply of an IP network as a service over the NRENs infrastructure, enabling the users belonging to a research community to get permissions over routers, switches, optical devices, and IP networks for the benefit of their research activities, enhancing the quality of the tools available for the European research and increasing the research capabilities and participation of researchers. The Mantychore project doesn't aim to deploy a new network infrastructure to achieve its objectives. The main goal of the Mantychore project is providing the Mantychore services over the NRENs E-infrastructure, thus leveraging the existing investment in E-infrastructures. Another important issue is that Mantychore allows the creation of IP networks using infrastructure resources placed in several countries, removing the barriers of distance. So, one user could make an IP network with one router hosted in Ireland, another hosted in Denmark, and another in Spain. Conclusion. The Mantychore FP7 project will serve the communities that use and take benefit services offered by the NRENs.